Hi everyone, today is March the 27th, so that will make it the 9th day of the movement control order. I'm trying very hard for these videos not to end up like some sort of Matt Damon stuck on Mars type thing, but we'll see. So I've had a bit of a late start today. Sun's already high in the sky as you can see, but it's only 10 o'clock, so had a late start today because had a late night last night. I was editing the first video of the Life in KFR Under Lockdown series, but hopefully the editing process will be much smoother and faster from now on. Got another full day today, in spite of the fact that Kechara Forest Retreat is closed. I have quite a lot of housekeeping to do, laundry and things like that. Obviously, those things don't stop just because the MCO is in force. And I took receipt of my bike's work stand yesterday. That finally arrived, so I will be attempting to put that together today. My bike currently requires quite a lot of maintenance because I have been taking it out and about on our land. We have 35 acres, which I'm very thankful for right now, that I'm not stuck in an apartment, or I'm not in an apartment. And so yeah, I've been taking the bike around on the land, but as a result of doing that, my bike is now filthy because I'm no longer riding it on the road. I am now riding it off-road with a lot more hill climbs than I'm comfortable with. But the bike is filthy, and so I'll be putting the work stand together and cleaning the bike at some point today. At the moment, I am on my way over to the gift building where our office is now based. And the gift building is right next to Wisdom Hall, which is our main temple. So I'll be going over to the gift building to get some work in before the rest of the day starts. Get some writing in. I've got quite a fair bit of writing to do. So yeah, I'm sure things will pop up throughout the day, which obviously I'll be filming. More packages have arrived overnight, so we'll be going to have to get those from the guardhouse, disinfect and all of that. But I hope you guys have a lovely day. I hope that you're doing well on the 9th day of the movement control order. Some good news. I did wake up this morning to the announcement that our ministry has actually started a hotline in conjunction with Mercy Malaysia for people who are experiencing a decline in their mental health during this movement control order. If you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling depressed, please reach out to someone, whether it's through the hotline, which I will include the phone number to in this video, or whether it is to someone that you trust, be it a friend, a loved one, or even a spiritual leader, a spiritual friend. Here in Kechara, you guys can always get in touch with the pastors. We are always available online. In spite of the fact that you may not be able to physically meet with us right now, we are still available. So if you're witnessing, experiencing, observing some impact on your mental health, please do reach out to someone. Please do reach out to someone that you trust and talk to them. So obviously, as a result of the movement control order, people are not able to come to Kechara Forest Retreat at the moment. So I thought that I would take the opportunity over the coming days to film some of the holy sites that are here to help to keep you guys connected. So the first site that I'll be showing you today is actually the Lama Tsongkhapa statue out in front of Wisdom Hall. Lama Tsongkhapa in his long life form, known as a.k.a. Sinma. This statue was actually inspired by one of our gurus. So our guru is His Eminence Kapjisam Tugu Rinpoche, and Rinpoche in 2005 had actually gone to Nepal. And while he was there, Rinpoche actually had an audience with his guru, His Eminence Kapje Dagong Rinpoche. And in Dagong Ladrang, in the private office and household of Dagong Rinpoche, on the ground floor there is a 6-foot statue of Tsongkhapa in his long life form, known as a.k.a. Sinma. So when Rinpoche saw that, Rinpoche immediately felt that that was the statue that had to be the central image of our altar in what was Kechara House 1 at the time, a long time ago. So when we moved to KFR, during the planning stages, one of the things that Rinpoche wanted as one of the main images, one of the first main images for us to have on our land was a 9-foot stone statue of Jesse Sinma, stone so that it would be safe and protected outdoors. So I will be taking you to see that in a minute. So this is our beautiful Jesse Sinma statue, obviously very popular with the birds. Carrying a long life vase or long life bumba in his left hand, with the wisdom sword of Manjushri and the text, seeing all things as they are, on his left and right, appearing in the guise of a monk, as Lama Tsongkhapa was a monk his entire life, wearing the 3 robes of a monk. And so this is the main statue that greets visitors as they come to Wisdom Hall, which is our temple or gomba in Tibetan. And surrounding Jesse Sinma is a circumambulation path so that people can actually circumambulate around him to purify karma that's been created as a result of a body. And there are also butter lamps surrounding him. Let me show you these. So people make candle offerings in them. And if you still like to have candles offered on your behalf during this time, to dedicate to people's healing, to people's recovery, please get in touch. We will be happy to make that happen for you. Okay, so I will be going in that direction over there. Towards the gift building where I will be working out of for today. I just wanted to share with you this very peaceful, lovely scene that's just right outside our gift building. Very zen, a nice place to come and relax. Very quiet. So it's nearly 12 o'clock. I haven't had an opportunity to eat anything so far today. I know breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but I got caught up on stuff, so I will be making this for myself in my beautiful Doju Shukden mug. So let's see how that goes. So packet open. Haven't added the water yet. Just wanted to show you what the contents look like when it's still dry. It looks like this. Basically looks like oats. So I will be adding hot water to this. Hi everyone, I've just come back from picking up today's set of packages from the guardhouse, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to answer a question that I've been asked quite a lot actually, which is that how are you doing, and has life changed for you since the movement control order was implemented? And I'm okay, is the answer to the first question. As for my answer to the second question, has life changed a lot? Have things changed? I have to be honest, apart from the additional safety precautions, hygiene precautions that are being undertaken, it hasn't changed all that much for the few people who live in KFR, who live in Kechara Forest Retreat. The reason being, we don't tend to go out very much. We've always really been based here. We have been based here for the last 5 or 6 years, pretty much full time. We get all of our things, we've got good relationships with suppliers in town and all of that, so they're willing to deliver right to our doorstep. We don't actually have to go out. For things that we need to purchase that are located a little further afield, the benefit of the MCO is that now delivery is free in some cases. So yeah, it hasn't changed all that much. And the whole idea of being locked down and having our movements restricted, to be honest, it has been okay.
I'm sure many of you know that there's a tradition of doing retreats in Buddhism, meditation retreats, retreats focusing on a particular deity, on a particular practice. And so in those cases, you don't actually move, you don't leave your retreat area, your designated retreat area, whether that is designated as your room or your cabin or your dwellings, or it's a wider environment like the building that the room is in, or even like the town that your building is located in. So there's already a tradition in Buddhism where you don't move all that much, you limit your movements while you're in retreat. And having done a few of those, you know, we're pretty used to it. So the whole idea of cabin fever, I would say, hasn't set in because, well, one thing is that, you know, we have 35 acres of land, so there's not really, I mean, it's a pretty big cabin. And the other thing is, of course, you know, there are those of us right now doing retreats, a few of us doing retreats, and people who have experience of it, so we do pretty well with dealing with cabin fever. All of this would not have been possible without Rinpoche's guidance, without Rinpoche's advice and Rinpoche's encouragement for us to calm our minds, to settle our minds, and to be okay staying in one place and not have such, well, as Malaysians call it, not have such an itchy backside to always want to run here and there. So yeah, because of Rinpoche's wisdom to advise us to stay in KFR, to be okay, to be living out in the boondocks, and to not have civilization around us, it hasn't really changed all that much for us. We're still doing what we do. We still have the internet, thank God. We still have electricity, we have running water. I mean, what else could you really need, you know? So I do see, I mean, for those of you who may not necessarily be entirely spiritually inclined, I do see that there are a lot of benefits to engaging in meditation, to engaging in retreats. Benefits, secular benefits rather, that extend beyond the spiritual realm, that extend beyond, you know, if you don't believe in karma, you don't believe in all of that. Learning to be okay where you are, learning to be okay and not unsettled or not discontent or dissatisfied with having less, with being able to access less, which are all real world applications of engaging in retreat. There are lots of secular benefits of doing meditation. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. I just wanted to answer that question properly, at length, with a little bit of elaboration, which has been asked of me quite often over the last 9 days, which is, how are you guys doing over there? Are you coping okay? Have things changed a lot? And that was the long answer, so the too long didn't mean answer is no, things haven't changed all that much aside from the additional safety and hygiene precautions. Alright, so thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you later.